with more. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Lonzo Ball.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Hey, Kevin. Last season, early injuries held the Pelicans back. But Coach Alvin Gentry said the leadership on this team kept it together. And when we did get Zion, there was no jealousy. If anything, they wanted him to be more aggressive. For a rookie to hear that from a bunch of veterans, it shows their high character. Guys?
There is a lot of character on that team. David, thank you. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got Rudy Gay. He's out there with DeRozan. Ricky Rubio is out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Walker in a shooting guard. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Lonzo Ball out. They're at Bledsoe, and it's Adams in at the 5, down low. Ball against Rubio. Ingram wide open. It's a very good look. And converts.
Ingram really graceful with the catch and shoot jumper. His lightning quick release allows him to get off his shot in no time.
Ball against Rubio, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Ingram doesn't go for him. Nice D from DeRozan. Out to the right wing. And it's Rubio, that time on the assist from DeRozan.
And, you know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
Now here's Ingram. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. And it's Gay with the rebound. Outside, Walker. For the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Got to be a boon for Bledsoe's confidence when he knocks this down. And he needs to do that more often, in my opinion.
Now, here's Rubio. 14 points from him the last game against Oklahoma City.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Now here's Ball, following the miss by DeRozan. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Good vision that time by Ball. You leave somebody open around him, and he's going to get the ball to him.
It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line, throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
You know, Ball has proven he can pass and rebound the ball. He's a very impressive player. Now he just needs to add the shot and become more effective as a scorer.
Now here's Gay. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. Back to Rubio. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Adams. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Spurs trail by 8. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Lets it go from 11. Misses off the right eye.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Here's DeRozan. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. In third, the Pelicans.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Hurdle finds Gay. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, 6 on the shot clock. Rubio with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Rubio's got 7 points. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set, he has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league. And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And Jakob Poeltl, he's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick and roll action now too, Greg. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, for those players who were discussed in trade talks, Greg, but weren't dealt at the deadline, it's got to be hard for them to ever, I guess, trust team management again, huh?
No doubt about it, but, you know, we have a saying. If you play at the highest levels, you have two families. Your first, which is your family at home, and your second. The only one you trust is your first family. The second family, it's a business relationship, and you know what? You could have a third family the following week if you get traded. And so some guys block out the noise and manage their emotions well. Others don't, and they tend to struggle.
It's all in the family. Spurs trail by 7. He kicks to Rubio. Outside, Walker. Pirtle inside. He's covered by Ingram. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Hey, when Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the defense is cooked. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
And there's the pass to Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Ingram's got 7 points in the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's Rubio. He's got 7 on deep. Gay, and again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
That is a shot Gay will never pass up. If he's got the room to get it off, he'll let it fly as soon as he touches it.
And Adams kicks to Ingram. Tries it from 19. And Adams with the slam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Rubio. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here's Bledsoe. 4-point game. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back. Watch out now, when this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Now, here's Ball. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. That one's not going to go. Nice D from DeRozan. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Here's Rubio. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
The Spurs have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. So both teams changing it up here. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And you know, guys, when you watch Rubio, he's one of the most hyped international prospects ever. And scouts were right about his ability to manage the game.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And it's Samanic missing. The Pelicans coming to this one after the win against the Mavericks in Dallas. And here's Ingram from the arc. A putback.
And Williamson doesn't let up consistently in attack mode. Love his rabid intensity on the backboard.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Murray's checked in for Ricky Rubio. Spurs trail by 3. Murray, the pass to Samanic. And here is Lyles. Murray outside. Johnson outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs. New Orleans leading by 3. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. That is his first foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Spurs on defense. Williamson kicks to Hayes. Williamson outside. That three off the mark.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Simonic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That is his first foul of the game. Murray, the pass to Simonic. Here's Vassell. 6 to shoot. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Now here's Williamson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
He's covered by Murray. Pass to Hart, takes the three, hits the three-point bomb. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
For 3, Murray. Rebounded by Hart.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Vassell, no good. Well, for New Orleans, shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And the Spurs with possession. It's a 5-point game. Here's Simonic. Chalk up 2 there.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Williamson double team. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Launches a 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Simonic. Johnson outside. Here's the 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Now here's Hayes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. Here's Alexander Walker. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And that one hits back iron. And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Pelicans on top. They're up by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Pelicans?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
San Antonio's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Jackson Hayes is out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Hart in at the shooting guard position. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. That gives them the lead.
Boy, there's that hair trigger release on Patty Mills. No hesitation. Catch, shoot, mark it up.
Covered by Lyles. Shot clock at 6. Hayes trying to break free. Offensive rebound. Tries again. He lays it in.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Mills passes to Lyles. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. The three from Mills. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Now here's Mills. He had 16 points in the win against Oklahoma City. Here's Lyles. Back to Mills. Pass to Vassell. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Vassell's got 7 points in the game. And the pass to Hernan Gomez. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And that one misses. Both teams will make substitutions. And he sinks the second. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Passes to Mills. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. Gay, with no one around, sinks the three-pointer. Gay's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Here's Alexander Walker. A shot missing. As the Spurs taking it the other way. A pass to Gay. Stolen by Bledsoe. Pass to Alexander Walker. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Adams' shot is good. Adams has got 6 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
And so here is New Orleans following the three-pointer by San Antonio. No good from Bledsoe. Inside, here's Walker, and Adams sends it back, and he gets it back, and they're able to recover. And Adams has got the ball here for New Orleans. They've led by as much as 10. Ball, the pass to Adams. Here's Alexander Walker. It's good from long range. He's got 8. Great with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan. It helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
San Antonio calls timeout. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in, and San Antonio with the change here too. Rubio's checked in. It's tipped. Kicks to DeRozan. Clock at 6. From deep. The Spurs rebound. Hernan Gomez with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
And here's Rubio following Lonzo Ball's 3. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Pirtle dishes to DeRozan. Poke loose. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Spurs trail by 7. Rubio finds Pirtle. DeRozan with it. Shoots over Ingram. San Antonio again missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Here is Rubio. After Eric Bledsoe's score, Rubio the pass to Purdy. Here's DeRozan. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Monday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
Free throw good, Hernan Gomez. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Gay finds Pirtle. Rubio against Ball. Pass to Gay. 6 to shoot. He can't get it to go. Bledsoe with the defensive effort.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Spurs trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's DeRozan missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Even from distance now, Ingram is not afraid to pull the trigger. Just destroying the defense with his long ball.
The pass to Gay. To stop the run. Can't get the layup.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Ball no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
But they recover it. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. No coverage that time. Bledsoe's got 8.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for him.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Now here's Bledsoe after the miss from Ricky Rubio. To the paint and stolen by Gay. Rubio in the corner. And that one good.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Now Bledsoe. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. And that one's good. Ingram.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Gay. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You got to stay physical and stay aggressive if you're Rudy Gay. Force the defense to make some mistakes.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. first one falls.
Yeah, you know, when I covered Gay when he was in college at UConn, he was an outstanding player in the Big East, and it was pretty clear he had a bright future in the NBA in front of him, too.
And so he hits both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Dishes to Ingram. Fires the three. And another three for New Orleans.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Murray. Here's Chris. They shoot again. And it's Gay at the elbow. And finally, that one's good. Gay's got 13 points.
This has been Gay's go-to shot throughout his career. I mean, the mid-range he's got, wet.
Hart the pass to Hayes. He dishes it to Ingram. Over Gay. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Hayes has got his third basket of the night right there.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Here's Murray. And that one is off. And New Orleans will come the other way. And that one's good. Williamson. 8 points for him.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Passes it to Samanic. Murray outside. Pass to Gay. Back to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Samanic. Second chance shot. Williamson with the block.
And if Williamson's in the area, you better be careful. When you aren't, he's going to stifle you on the offensive end. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Here's Murray, and the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. The dish now to Gay. Over Ingram. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Murray. And again, unable to change momentum here. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And here is Ingram. Good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. The first half was all about Brandon Ingram. He had 18 points. And guys, you think about the most athletic point guards in the NBA, Eric Bledsoe, I'd say, is a contender. Some have called him mini LeBron.
I don't know about that, but he has more of a football frame. But he's at his best when he's playing downhill.
Yeah, but he's a great defender, Shaq, at the guard position and rebounder. So that is LeBron-like.
He's not mini LeBron.
You know what I think would be fun if the league could do sometimes? Actually alter the court so you do have it uphill and downhill. So you could say, ooh, man, this is going to be a tough second half. They got to go uphill.
I actually like that, Ernie.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. They've got Ricky Rubio. Rudy Gay is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Walker in at the 2 guard. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Pirtle's shot is off.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Major props given up to Ingram for aggressively attacking the rim. Not many guys want to get in this path when he goes like that.
Now here's Rubio. Here's DeRozan. And Adams sends it back. Here's Ball. And then Ball slams it in.
Ball showing you he's got some bunnies in those shoes. This guy can bounce a little bit, throwing it down with power in no time.
It's hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Nailed from three-point land.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Here's Walker. Rejected by Ingram.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. And his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
That free throw good from Bledsoe.
And the key for Bledsoe, like it is for most players, is staying motivated and engaged. I mean, he's a big player for this team, an important player for this team.
Now, here's Rubio. 15 points in the game.
Yeah, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's Ball. Here's Adams. Goes up again, and it's good on the way in. Adams has got 8.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Pass to DeRozan. Over Williamson. No good again that time. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
How do you like this? A sleepy-eyed assassin. Ingram looks like he could score in his sleep.
Rubio dishes to Pirtle. The pass to Gay. Rubio outside. Pirtle trying to get open. Rubio misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Ball finds Ingram. Lays it up off the glass. Ingram's got 24.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
DeRozan's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
DeRozan passes to Gay. Back to DeRozan. Looking to get back on track here. And finished off by DeRozan.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 24.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
The Pelicans shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And the Pelicans making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Trey Lyles checked in for Gay. Johnson comes in for Lonnie Walker. And it's Mills in for Ricky Rubio. And that one falls for Ingram.
And really, guys, I can't put a ceiling on Ingram. I mean, with his length and his shooting stroke and work ethic, this is a guy who I think has the potential to be truly great.
Shots good by Mills. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Shots good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got 11 points.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though. And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Here's Johnson. Not going to go that time. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Bledsoe. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me. You know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Now here's Mills. 8 points for him. DeRozan's shot is off.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Fast break, here we go. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 13 with that last one. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And they're on the break. And Adams sends it back. That one good for 2. Here's Bledsoe. He's got 16. Got a piece of it. Mills with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Lyles. Williamson with the block. And they're moving it up. Shoots. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for New Orleans.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
And the first one drops. Josh Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. Both good from the line that time. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's Mills, covered by Williamson. Williamson with the block. They recover it. And Adams has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Mills. He's got 8. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You take a look at Ingram. He's not quite there, but he's very close to his spot in the starting lineup for the West.
And to have the great season he's having and still not crack the top 5, that just tells you a lot about how terrific some of the other Western Conference players have been.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. A different look now for San Antonio. Chris comes in for Trey Lyles, and it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. Here's Hart. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hart's got 11 points.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Here's Vassell. 7 points in the game.
All right, a chance to take a look at some stats for Murray. His last 10 games, he's averaging 10 points a game, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. And while the numbers are decent, I really feel like he can do more.
Yeah, you know, his issue is more mental right now, I think. He just needs to block out the distractions and get back to being the star that he is.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Out left to the wing. The fader. And it's Williamson missing. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Pelicans, Hernan Gomez is checked in for Steven Adams, and Hayes subbed in for Williamson. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Here's Johnson. Rebound by Alexander Walker. From about 16. Back to Hayes. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Hayes has got 8.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Murray. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
You know, Hart helped Villanova win its second championship in school history. He was instrumental in that great championship run the Wildcats had back in 2016.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Hart drains the three-pointer. Hart's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Passes it to Simonic. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to show you the teams leading the league in assists this season. In third, the Pelicans.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that. Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. New Orleans has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Pass to Alexander Walker. Up top, Hernan Gomez takes a 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Murray. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And that one, good. He's got 9.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Vassell, the pass to Simonic. San Antonio again missing.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Vassell. He's got 11. Johnson surveying the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. Hernan Gomez covering, but they'll get another chance. Vassell, the pass to Chris. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Hernan Gomez has got rebound number 5.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Now here's Johnson. And just miss after miss right now.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Fast break points, the edge goes to them, and those quick buckets are easy money. I love to see that.
For New Orleans, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Balls checked in for the Pelicans. Here's Rubio. 15 points in the game. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Vassell. No good with the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Ball is a nice target for the lob. Gets above the rim easily and finishes with deceptive force.
Now here's Rubio. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
New Orleans has gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ball against Rubio. Shot clock at 6. The shot. Ball no good. Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. A terrific quarter for him. And now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now here's Ball. Hart is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's James Johnson. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Thornwell in at the 3 spot. That's the Pelicans 5.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Rubio against Ball. There's the pass to Hart to the middle. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Fade away. Here's Hayes. Passes it to Thornwell. Off target with his 3. The Spurs shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
So skilled at slashing towards the hoop. When Gay goes strong, he's hard to contain.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Alonzo Trier's checked in for Josh Hart. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for San Antonio. Rudy Gay hits them both. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Ball feeling it out a bit. Got a hand on it. Here's Dotson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. San Antonio making a switch here. Isles checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Pelicans. Hayes trying to break free.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Trier, that's good.
A pass-first point guard, Lonzo Ball, is very consistent at looking to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Lyles. Now Chris. DeRozan for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Ball with it. Pass to Johnson. There's Trier with the three, and another three for New Orleans.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Rubio. Here's Chris. And Chris throws it down.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Here's Trier. Pass to Johnson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First one falls for him. And the Pelicans making a change here. Adams checked in. And San Antonio with the change here too. Mills, he's checked in for Ricky Rubio. And Johnson drops them both. Here's Dotson. He kicks it to Mills. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Spurs have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Over to the left wing. Miles with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Adams' shot is good.
And nothing seems to faze Adams, even when you get physical with it.
Mills passes to Lyles. Here's Dotson. Up and in on the layup.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Ball. Now the pass to Trier. No good on the triple. In transition, here comes San Antonio. The three from Mills. Drops in the tray.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Johnson outside. Here's Trier. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Dotson. He's guarded by Johnson. And Mills kicks to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Fades back. Count it. DeRozan's got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, you remember when DeMar DeRozan first came into the league, he was just really a raw athlete. Now he's a finely tuned offensive juggernaut.
Now here's Johnson. And Ball slams it in.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Lyles. Following the basket by Lonzo Ball. DeRozan passes to Lyles. And a miss there on the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Chris kicks to Mills. This one for 3. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Johnson gets the bucket.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Now, here's DeRozan. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Ball from long range. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Mills passes to Dotson. Spurs working the ball around now. DeRozan surveying the D. 5 on the clock. Now here's Mills. Defense is right there. New Orleans has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. And the shot goes in from Thornwell.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Dotson in the corner. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Thornwell. The Pelicans shooting a superb 63% from the field. Looking for Adams. He gets it there.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
So both teams making some changes here. And it's Mills with the ball for San Antonio. Outside DeRozan. Passes it to Dotson. Pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
San Antonio's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Mar DeRozan on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's DeRozan to stop the drought, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, DeRozan is deceptive in his height and quickness, so I think it makes him hard to guard, especially from this area.
Shooting 2.
He makes the first.
It's understandable that DeRozan was hurt when the Raptors traded him. He used it, though, in a positive way to motivate himself to playing at a high level in San Antonio.
He hits both from the stripe. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to Trier. There's the triple. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
And this game has been all Adams. He's getting to his spots and capitalizing with ease right now.
Bounce pass Mills. Releases from 15. Another miss by DeRozan. New Orleans has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of it. Trier from long range. Hands it from downtown.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
And DeRozan kicks to Chris. Here's Johnson. The pass to DeRozan. Adams, some nice D. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
He's one of the guys they don't mind taking the three in transition when he's that open. He's lethal out there.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting extremely well here lately, around 61% in the fourth. Now here's Johnson. There's Trier with the three, and another three for New Orleans.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
DeRozan. Here's Chris, and Chris throws it down.
And once Chris gets the position he wants, he is throwing it down with a vengeance.
Trier passes to Johnson. Covered by Mills. Rebound, San Antonio. DeRozan in the corner. Chris pass to Mills. Passes it to Samanic. No good there. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pelicans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steven Adams.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile this game is.
And here's Johnson outside.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Chris pass to Dotson. Puts up a three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Trier. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.